Hi, Billy Mays here for the...
Pause. What monster is that? You don't know, do you? Let me fill you in. Rucodiora, class Reptilium, family Seniorum Draconis, genus Bastarda, elder dragon of magnetism, capable of affecting and inflicting polarity. But which game is he from? It looks old gen, but not like a car crash at the Pixel Factory, so then... DOS? Some weird Lithuanian version of Tri-Portable? The answer is neither. What's good, fellas? I'm Soul, and this is not a Monster Hunter channel. I'm just down bad, fellas. Like, really down bad. Not that way, thank God. I've only been in the hunting mines for 2 months, and already it's blackened my lungs with gamer joy. 160 hours lost to World, 42 to Rise. And Wilds, it ain't another 47. Let me tell ya, job hunting sucks, but I must admit, it has its benefits. However, I am but a wee new-gen laddie, raised on a soy-rich diet of investigations and sensible hitboxes. And like all children, I dream of becoming a man. One that can eat a whole Popeye's biscuit without water. One who finally understands what a hammer is. One who has unlocked their yogurt male potential.
I am not allowed within 500 feet of an elementary school.
And thus, I began my journey towards the testosterone-filled kingdom of old-gen Monhun. With a Reddit guide in one hand and my balls in the other, I took that leap of faith and installed Monster Hunter Frontier. ZZ Accent Core plus R. But Soul, wasn't that shut down? Wasn't the game's text transcribed from mulberry paper in a 10,000-year-old shrine to Izanagi? Yes it was. Do not bother looking for a way to play it. I had to shank a time traveler and nick his phone booth, warping to the Discord distant past to manage it. So you somehow managed to start Frontier. If, like me, you came from the World Daycare Center, there will be an adjustment period, but trust me, it eventually clicks. However, if you're a series vet, you might go into this having been promised a nice, familiar, janky as shit old-gen experience. This is a lie, a facade put up for the hour it'll take you to get past HR1. The following is a list of frontierisms that sound worrying to a new-genner and downright psychotic to a veteran. Here goes. HR3 Teostra. HR4 Fatalis. 3-stage crustacean boss fight. A somehow more terrifying version of Rajang. Let me tell you, as a person who slammed the G rank, I've seen things. The Frontier experience is insane. Rising the ranks in this is like popping in an old VHS, expecting Animal Planet, only to realize the player broke long ago, and someone recorded over the tape. Now your documentary is fighting to play over a 360p Russian dub of Dragon Ball Z.
And the enemy's winning.
Just to be clear, this video will not cover everything. Trying to do so would probably kill me. But I am a sympathetic soul, and will provide some basic advice to get the most out of your purely theoretical experience. Okay. You begin your new hunter life the same as most grad students. At the bottom of the barrel, a nobody hated by everyone. But that doesn't mean you have to start with nothing. Cool, unrelated fact. Private servers for dead video games will often have ways of easing new blood in. I will not specify which
non-existent
server I play on, but it starts with an R and ends with Pink Floyd's The Wall. Some tips will be specific to this server, and I will denote them with this Kezu. Moving on. If you manage to decrypt my military-grade cipher, then perform the following. Plug in a controller. This is non-negotiable. If you're using an Xbox controller, refer to the paste bin in the description. When in-game, you may notice your controls were designed by an octopus. Unfuck them by setting it to portable, and rebinding every button. First stop, the guide. Claim your stimulus checks. Open the chat. Refer to the Discord server that doesn't exist. In the guide's forum, there's a list of chat commands. You want course. Enable all of them. Congratulations, you now have the same powers as a rich Japanese businessman. Go to the general store and claim a daily gift. You might see a little item called a Hawk Potion. Ignore for now. Notice a little icon in the top right. This is Hunter Navi, and it's a gift from God. It slowly introduces you to mechanics and systems you'd otherwise drown under. Oh look, there's one now. Partniaz and the Hulk. Going to my support, you are able to hire a Palico. Do so immediately. They gather stuff and are a great meat shield. Hawks are your own personal attack seagull. They exist and theoretically do damage. Proceed through HR1 as normal. Once the ball gets rolling, you'll notice you're getting items called 30k checks. Sell these from the box and realize that Zenny is currently experiencing Venezuelan inflation. this is of no concern. It's not your true currency anyway. Instead, notice the I really wish I was in a net cafe right now button. As you rack up playtime, you can collect endpoints from here. That's the real cheddar. Endpoints can buy you most everything you'll need. Consumables, gathering mats, even monster parts. Time for HR2. You can now hire a partner by going to the bar and talking to one of these Comic-Con rejects. Let me tell you, they're very helpful. In fights, they can bring substantial extra damage, utility, and breathing room. However, much like a traveling CRISPR merchant, they also bring a few extra chromosomes for the road. Yeah, the AI, it's not great. Good enough for Dual Blades though. Looking back on your journey so far, you may be confused by my earlier statements. How's this weird, Soul? It's just Monster Hunter 2. You are correct. Frontier's descent starts slow, gradual, like a jaguar stalking prey in the Bolivian jungle. And then you hit HR3, fight Tycoon Zamaza, and realize the game's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You'll definitely start wiping at this point, to which I recommend taking the beating like a man. It builds character Calvin. HR4, you're on the doorstep of high rank, and new faces are appearing left and right. Nothing too special about this, except you can now hire a Pookie, the perfect companion for smuggling skills across the Mexican border. Just don't turn the 100 Navi check into GRP, like I did. HR5, you've made it, and I hope you brought a snack, because Jesus Christ, you're in for the long haul. Going into a quest, you may notice that monsters are now handing you a one-way train ticket to Hell, Michigan. Time for an upgrade. There are a few build guides hidden under a rock in rural Connecticut, but generally, you'll want one piece of Nargacuga and Shara Magala for their inbuilt skills. By the way, search the Discord for the Armor Sphere dot file. Make a copy of your vanilla file, slap that shit in, and enjoy. Now, you only need Armor Spheres to upgrade gear pre-G rank, avoiding the horrid fate of upgrading all of your gear with endpoint material purchases, and wiping out 7,000 points in the process. What? Me? Nah, I didn't do that. I'm fine! You may also notice that this dot file reduces the required number of quests from 22 to 5. Don't do that. Only use it for armor spheres, and actually do all 22. Savor them. Trust me. Because...
Supremacy to Astra? What's that even mean, man?
I don't know. Pays more than usual, though.
You took the quest without even checking?
Relax. It's a toasty. We got tons of them. What's the worst that could... Yeah. Welcome to HR6. This is it, fellas. This is why I drink. You spent your entire journey craving to be Goku, and it's nearly in your grasp. But every Goku has his 100 times gravity chamber. HR6 is only 5 quests long, and every single one of them is pure undiluted misery.
Except these two, they're actually pretty good.
Let's look at the case in point himself, Supremacy Teostra. Arena-wide nukes? Check. God-awful area denial? Check. Clearing your entire health bar with every other attack? Oh, would you look at that, a big old goddamn check! Hurting you for even being near him with no counterplay?
So I guess you need a bit about how many tries it took us just to get him to phase 2 for the video.
This is a death counter that's just like rapidly climbing. And he's not alone. Like Dante traversing the layers of hell, each monster brings its own kind of existential suffering. They are actually harder than a sizable portion of early G rank. So here's my tip. You see that little help flag in the quest selector? Turn that shit on and drink a Hulk pot. I am not asking. But Soul, they need to fight the monsters fairly, or they'll be bad at the game. Yes, you're right. They need to fight monsters to be good at the game. Not goddamn Shaitan von Oppenheimer over there. HR6. It's like war, gentlemen. You either survive and live on to write classic fantasy literature, or you don't come back at all. So use your advantages, because either way, a piece of this hell will be branded on your soul until the day you die. Jeez, what a drama queen, am I right? Congrats, by the way, on beating the Legion. What's your reward? G-Rank, baby! Woo! Tonfas, the Switch Axe, Extreme Styles, and Zenith monsters. Oh boy, there's so much to talk about. Will I be getting into it? No! I just got here myself, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Instead, I'll be making a follow-up sometime in the future on the G-Rank experience. That's it, fellas. Ta-ta for now. What's that? I didn't talk about the graphics and stuff? I mean... Fine. Graphics is a PS2 game engine. What the hell do you expect? Sound design, compress the hell and back, but good anyways. Music, good. Combat, statistic as hell, but deep and interesting. Look, let's just be real here. This is more of a guide than anything. The game's free, getting it set up is TikTok kid brainless, and it's like 5 gigs in size. If it's piqued your interest, then give it a try. If it doesn't stick, no sweat off your back. If it does stick though, holy Christ, it's like white phosphorus. Next video won't be a Monhun. I had to decrypt Taco Bell orders from Venus for a little while.
Like and subscribe. Like.
What the fuck? Regardless, thanks for watching, fellas. I'll catch you next time. Peace!